Newlands, by Charles Hoyfort, Part 1, Chapter 70. Certainly enough, relatively to my purpose, which is find out for myself, and to find out with anybody else who may be equally impressed with the necessity, a brilliant, criminal thing has been slain by a gleam of higher intensity. Certainly enough, then, with the execution of one of its foremost exponents, the whole subject of spectroscopy in astronomy has been cast into rout and disgrace, of course only to ourselves, and not in view of manufacturers of spectroscopes, for instance, but a phantom thing dies a phantom death, and must be slain over and over again. I should say that just what is called the spectrum of a star is not commonly understood. It is one of the great uncertainties in science. The spectrum of a star is a ghost in the first place, but this ghost has to be further attenuated by a secondary process, and the whole appearance trembles so with the twinkling of a star that the stories told by spectra are gasps of palsied phantoms. So it is that, in one of the greatest indefinitenesses in science, an astronomer reads in a bewilderment that can be made to correspond with any desideratum. So it is our acceptance that when any faint, tremulous story told by a spectrum becomes standardized, the conventional astronomer is told, by the spectroscope, what he should be told, but that when anything new appears, for which there is no convention, the bewilderment of the astronomers is made apparent, and the worthlessness of spectroscopy in astronomy is shown to all except those who do not want to be shown. Upon the 1st of February, 1892, Dr. Thomas David Anderson of Edinburgh discovered a new star that became known as Nova Aurigé. Here was something as to which there was no dogmatic determination. Each astronomer had to see, not what he should, but what he could. We shall see that the astronomers might as well have gone, for information, to some of Mrs. Piper's controls, as to think of depending upon their own ghosts. In monthly notices, February 1893, it is said that probably for 7 weeks, up to the time of calculation, one part of this new star had been receding at a rate of 230 miles a second, and another part approaching at a rate of 320 miles a second, giving to these components a distance apart of 550 miles times 60 times 60 times 24 times 49, whatever that may be. But there was another sense. This time Dr. Vogel was the medium. The ghosts told Dr. Vogel that the new star had 3 parts. One approaching this Earth at a rate of about 420 miles a second, another approaching at a rate of 22 miles a second, a third part receding at a rate of 300 miles a second. See Journal of the British Astronomical Association, Volume 2, page 258. After that, the controls became hysterical. They flickered that they were 6 parts of this new star, according to Dr. Lowell's Evolution of Worlds, page 9. The faithful will be sorry to read that Lowell revolted. He says, "There is not room for so many on the stage of the cosmic drama." For other reasons for repudiating spectroscopy, or spiritualism, in astronomy, read what else Lowell says upon this subject.